Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome back to another playthrough of No Cases Should Remain Unsolved. We have made some really good progress. Thus far we have determined that Gang-suk is actually Seowon's father, biological father by the sounds of it. Who we call Seowon's mother isn't actually her mother because her biological mother, by the looks of it, died a couple of years after her birth. And we were able to organize the text somewhat in chronological order, as you can see already. Yeah, we're still missing some things. And let's see. The part that is stumping me is this. The date Seowon died. I was looking all around and I was getting so confused. And I know it's related to this. It says she was with us exactly 108 days. That's the time Seowon lived and breathed with us. So from whatever date she was taken or whatever, that's how long she... Okay, so let me think. Because I was looking at the community page on Steam and some people were saying the start date is, I think they said April 3rd. Not the date I thought. Let's see if there's what other dates are around. Yeah, April 3rd, that's her birthday. So start there and go 108 days? Why would it be from her birthday? I mean, if we do that... Oh! Because she was a baby. I'm so confused. Wait. There are two cases within this. That's what it's starting to sound like. Seowon was Gang-suk and her mother's child, and someone... I'm confused. I'm so confused. Nothing's making sense. Because they make it sound like Seowon is the child that went missing. But if we go with this, she was a baby when she died. Okay, so she was born 4/3. She was born 4/3/2004. And she supposedly lived 108 days. 4/3/2004. Let's go to 2004. Alright, so now to 30, that's 27 days. Plus May, which is 31. Plus July or June, that's 30. Plus July, I guess they're 31. Okay, so that's 119 days. So sometime in July, so 06 something. We need to go back 11 days. So the 20th, 06/20. Let's try that. I'll just go through the days in June then. Wait, no, 07/20. Finally, oh my goodness. Okay, so that opens up surrender, divorce, time, and unsolved. Let's do unsolved. Yes, open that up. Why did you turn yourself in? Mr. Kim Gun-suk, even the victim's family hasn't reported you. This isn't just about taking the fall for Miss Song Min-young, is it? I heard she reported Seowon missing. When Min-young's mother told me, I was worried for Min-young, but at the same time, I was a little glad. After we got divorced, she was in therapy for a long time. So we should have gotten help back. You should have gotten help back when she began to think someone was alive but missing. No, as soon as someone passed away. Min-young was finally discharged from the hospital on someone's birthday. We went to visit her grave together, and as she ran her hand over the grave, her eyes were empty. There was no hope. Min-young is still chained to that day, circling round and round that moment forever. It's hard to think that she'd given up completely. She was utterly spent. There was no drive left in her eyes. I began to doubt she would ever recover. I think that's why. That's why I was relieved to hear that she set out to find Seowon. Because now she at least has something to live for. Something that will sustain her and keep her alive. Maybe she knew that too. Maybe she knew that too deep down. Maybe that was why she reported someone missing. Maybe she thought someone was better missing and alive than dead. That the missing person report would anchor her to this world, just like I hoped with her birth certificate. She was grasping for a lifeline, just like me. I know this sounds ridiculous, but this is the whole reason I'm here, Detective. I want to make a request. Could you please mark this missing person's case as unsolved? Please. Please let someone live. Let her live forever somewhere far, far away. Alright then. Alright. So, let's see. Where could this text go? Alright, there's something. Almost got it complete together now. I saw some words within that text that we might be able to use. Oh, wait, there's something else we can look at now. The day someone's mother was discharged, that would be 0403. Okay, so now we have kidnapping, playground, and phone call. Let's see. You mean someone was taken because she was mistaken for Miss Song Min-young's late daughter? I asked Min-young what happened. She said she heard someone call someone's name and finally found her after going from one playground to the next. It was a boy, probably the girl's brother. He was telling her to wait. Wait, right here, someone. Why is someone's grandmother saying this? So, I'm so confused. Okay, let's keep going. She didn't tell me anything else, but I can guess what happened. Minyoung must have gone and brought her back, like a mother picking up a child who'd gone out to play. The girl was so sweet, too, called my daughter Auntie. I'm sorry, detective, I really am. I should have called right away, but then I couldn't bear to do it. Not until you paid that visit. After you dropped by, I was terrified. My hands were shaking and I found myself dialing a number, calling someone's father. I told him that Minyoung seemed to have brought home a stranger's child and pleaded with him to get the girl back to her parents. I would cause a diversion, I said, so he could get the girl away from Minyoung. I know she may not be well, but I didn't want my daughter to end up a kidnapper. I was being shameless, I know. I knew exactly what I was doing, detective, but until someone's father turned himself in, even though he's done nothing wrong, I thought we could act as if nothing at all had happened, sweep it all under the rug, knowing full well that someone's father is just as precious a child to his parents as Minyoung is to me. So now we can open this. So, how someone grandmother instructed for the kidnapping. There we go. Okay. So that's now opens up name playground in school. Here you go. When was the last time you saw someone's father? Do you call him often? When was the last time you saw someone's father? Do you call him often? What's that man got to do with someone's missing? Or someone going missing? We cut off all contact years ago. The nerve of him walking out after what happened to the girl. Detective, what I mean is, someone was always sickly, but that man divorced my daughter, leaving her to care for the poor baby alone. But, well, he's not the sort of man who take her away from under her mother's nose. Please please, it's nothing serious, detective, really. So this is definitely sounds like the grandmother. Yeah. I feel this goes lower. Okay, so this is opened up with elementary school. We've seen a lot of elementary schools. Here we go. When did Miss Song Minyoung set out to find someone? It must have been when she got the notice saying someone was due to start elementary school. It pushed her completely over the edge. We got the notice from at City Hall last December. I checked most of Minyoung's mail before she does, detective. We have no idea what might set her off. But this notice about someone starting school, my heart nearly stopped. I had no idea that they'd never reported her death. There it was on a document, someone's name printed clear. I can only imagine how it would make Minyoung feel. No, I'm sorry, detective. I'm not the victim here. I don't deserve to wallow in pity like this. I can only apologize. At the time, I balked. I was frozen, and Minyoung saw me and read the notice. She looked so happy. She smiled so brightly. I hadn't seen her so delighted in, well, it must have been years. The pre-entrance day was at the end of December, and Min Young insisted we had to go out and get Seowon's uniform fitted. She was fussing about getting all her shots and picking up school supplies and wondering why Seowon was taking so long to come home. That's when it started, I think. She went around all the local playgrounds looking for Seowon. So I fixed that. Kidnapper. You're not being contrite, you're lying to me. Alright, got another set of texts to unlock. Let me just, should be just able to unlock it. Ready to go. Kidnapper. You're not being contrite, you're lying to me. Who was around when Seowon was taken? What was she wearing and which direction did you take her? You couldn't answer any of these questions, Mr. Kim Gun-suk. This confession that you're the kidnapper, it could take away Miss Sung Min Young's chance to repent and seek forgiveness for herself. You can't wait for her to recover before setting these things right. You know she'd be racked by guilt. Could you live with that on your shoulders? Your ex-mother-in-law is in the next room. She's told us everything. Consider how she might feel, having just reported her own daughter to protect you. You've been financially supporting your ex-wife's therapy all these years under the pretext of child support. This won't be much different. Just step back and support her from afar. She has a long battle ahead of her, being treated in custody. Detective, where did it all go wrong? Did I mess up from the beginning? Someone's name. I never should have given her that name. Now do you understand why Kim Seowon is still missing to this day? No. I don't understand why she's still missing. I feel like I still need to organize the text. Okay, let's think. I think there's text for the mother missing. For the grandmother meeting. You know that parent there, I saw that boy. Maybe this is the grandmother? Who could this be? You know that playground, I saw that boy. He went straight from the playground straight to the store. Could this be? Because she's crazy. Yeah, there it is. That fixes that up. It's kind of insensitive of me to say crazy, sorry. She's mentally unwell. So, is the mother text clean now? No, something else at the bottom. Was your son still there? Please don't ask Young Ho for information. So, is this the father? Whose son? is your son still there? I was under the impression that both children were at the playground. Okay, this text is not this one. The grandmother's still jacked up. Mother thus far is complete. This guy's a hot mess. He's not ordered at all. He claims to be the culprit. Let's see. Someone's father has surrendered. Everything has to be me. Could it be the daughter? AKA someone's mother? No. No. No, detective, you can't. Don't believe what word he said. It was me. I made him do it. It was all my fault. I'll be right there. Don't you listen to anything he tells you. It's all my responsibility. Could it be someone's father has? I made him do it. There we go. It was her. Let's see. When did it set out to find? It must have been when she got notice saying someone was due to start. We got the notice from City Hall. Check most of the minions' mail before she does, detective. We have no idea what might set her off. This is definitely... So yeah. So we're still missing text for the grandmother by the looks of it. It looks like we might be missing text for Seowon as well. Let's see. Is there a special meaning to someone's name? She was born at 23. She weighed less than 7 pounds. Her mother just come out at C-section. There we go. That cleans that up. Let's see, was your son... That's the text I don't know about. That definitely sounds like Mio. We'll see what happens. We'll clean this up a bit more. Let's see, the truth is someone's died. What do you mean it's all your responsibility? You're not being contrite. Did I mess it up? I never should have given her that name. I think that would go with, does her name have a special meaning? Testament with Kinara. There's something mommy says person in the world. Try him. I can't. Man, that's a hard one. Okay. Okay, yes, I would like to surrender. I'm responsible. So that, yeah, he uses the term responsible. so the only part that doesn't match is this. And this one may not even be him. So I feel like because he uses the term responsible, any term that uses the term, any phrase or text that uses the term responsible makes me think it's for him. But it's not. What do you mean it's all your responsibility? What is this? About the kindergartner's teacher's testimony. Let's see. She now says that when her father is around, of course. Okay, so this is probably a woman. Right, I think I understand what she means. Someone generally thinks that way. She couldn't handle it otherwise. That's why she refuses to cry, because that would make her the saddest person instead of her mother. She couldn't handle if she were the saddest person. Maybe the caregiver? There we go. That helps a little bit. Got this text here. Yeah, here. So it looks like we're still missing some text for the caregiver that isn't making everything fit together. Maybe this is the caregiver? No. She's dead. She's been dead the whole time. What do you mean it's all your responsibility? Let me see. This is probably him. There we go. That helps a lot. And that completes his line of dialogue for now. His entire line of dialogue is set. Let's see. Was your son... Let me try putting that over here now, maybe? Nah. If it don't fit, it don't fit. No. No. Was your son still there? I was the only person that both children... Your son. It would make sense for it to be the caregiver. Her son... Wow. It's the caregiver? Okay. Sure. Hey, it's helping. I did not see that coming. That's really weird. Alright, that cleans that up. And then we have Detective Truth that she's dead. This one's talking about responsibility. It looks like there's a long line dialogue here that doesn't match up just yet. That is for the grandmother. We're almost there. There's 2 more lines of text that don't match up. And by that logic, this would therefore be the grandmother. And this would have to be, what, the caregiver? We know. Oh, wait a second. Yep, there it is. That fixes that. And that are all the text streams. Seems like they're all matched up now. Okay. So you're turning yourself in. Yes, I would like to surrender to police. I'm responsible. A little girl went missing from the playground, didn't she, 3 days ago? She was with me. I took her. I made sure she had something to eat before I dropped her off. Father was like, oh my gosh, thanks. I was an English teacher. After I got divorced, my income wasn't stable. I went to playground to kidnap a kid. But you're lying. You couldn't answer any of these things about what she was wearing and stuff. Could take away Miss Sung Minyoung. So Minyoung actually took her. Your ex-mother-in-law is in the next room. Blah, blah. Where did it all go on? Did I mess up someone's name? I never should have given her that name. Was born 23 weeks. Someone remained. It was a Thumbelina. Stuff with our niceties. She died. Or at least, if only I'd been able to hear her, the crib was still warm, would never seem to get colder. So how could I possibly file that report? Looking back, it was her name. Her name was a problem. She slipped through our fingers. We've been divorced for about 6 to 5 years. Abandoning my wife when she needed me most. By the time I thought it was all the best. We running that we all hurt each other. When our eyes met, I would face the emptiness inside. We were trying to help each other, blah, blah, blah. So they divorced after the baby had passed. Let's see. You and the victim's family didn't report you. I heard she reported someone missing. So he heard that Minyoung reported someone missing? When Minyoung's mother, aka the grandmother, told me I was worried for Minyoung, but at the same time I was a little glad. After we got divorced, she was in therapy for a long time. We should have gotten help back when she began to think someone was alive but missing. No, as soon as someone passed away, Minyoung was finally discharged from the hospital on someone's birthday. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand what happened. It sounds like there are two Seowons. One Seowon is the daughter of Minyoung. That someone died years ago. Minyoung had like a mental breakdown and she sees another girl's name, Seowon, and she's like being admitted to school. She finds a girl, kidnaps her. Her husband, Gunsuk, realizes what's going on, takes the girl back to her father's home. So yes, this is indeed someone's father, just not the one that is this someone's. So these two are not related in the slightest. So yeah, I think that was the confusing part. There are two Seowons by the sounds of it. And the reason there's still a missing persons case is because Minyoung has gone with the belief that instead of Seowon passing away when she was a baby, she is alive but missing. And that's why the case will never be solved. Alright, now do you understand why Kim Seowon is still missing to this day? Yes, I think we do. Good work, ma'am. Now you remember everything. Do you understand why someone's case was never solved after all this time? Thank you for telling me that she came home safely. That I didn't doom a little girl to her death. Thank you, truly. I remember how surprised I was when I first saw this case. Everyone involved was lying for one reason or another. Well, it was to protect a loved one or to keep a promise to someone important. And what about you, Your Honor? Are you keeping a secret for someone just like them? Actually, yes. For your sake. What do you mean? Yes. Cold case detective. The cold case team doesn't usually take on cases like Seowon's. The police get more than 20,000 missing children reports every year. The cold case team just doesn't have the capacity. One quiet disappearance in a sea of violent, unsolved cases. None would have spared the case a second thought. But I couldn't tear my eyes away. Not when I saw that name. What? Her name was Kim Seowon. That's Sa for rhinoceros and Won for origin. So this is Choi Seowon. Just like me. We're the same age too. Wait. You can't mean... Ma'am, look at my badge. It's me. Choi Seowon. The missing girl you found. Sake bleu. So the person doing this was... It's me, Choi Seowon. Please don't cry, ma'am. Are you really her? Are you really Seowon? I'm so sorry. I failed you. I failed you completely. Don't say that, ma'am. I'll always be grateful to you. I don't deserve your gratitude. I never found you. That's only technically true. You remember what Kim Seowon's grandmother said, right? Here, I even have a copy of her testimony. Senior Inspector Jang Young's visit was the reason I was sent back home. So this is the one that was taken to replace Kim Seowon, the child that died when she was a baby. Got it. So she was the reason she was eventually brought back to her father. But I was only following protocol. Just doing my job. Ma'am, I'm an adult now, and I know what work is like. No one followed that protocol back in the day, and they still don't. But you were different. You carried out your duties to the letter, even though you could have slacked off and been perfectly covered by paperwork from City Hall. That's the reason I made it back home. After all these years, I tracked down all the people involved in the case, one by one. I spoke with Kim Seowon's family, my father, my brother, and my dear mother, Hyunjung. Oh, Hyunjung was her mother. Okay. Everyone asked me to pass on their thanks to you. This isn't my first time visiting you, you know. Miss, I turn a blind eye to the suffering of so many people in my career. You might thank me, but still. Alright then, let's do this. I'll set aside time for you later. Some time to look back and blame yourself and feel guilty over everything. For right now, we're racing against the clock. It took longer than I expected to piece your memories back together. This isn't our first conversation, is it? Then you know that my mind is being constantly bleached. What could possibly be more important? And that's exactly the reason I need your help, before those memories disappear again. Remember Song Min-young, the woman who took me away and reported her daughter missing? She was sentenced to 1 year of treatment in institutional custody, wasn't she? Yes, the sentence ended ages ago, but she's still in custody. But how? Once you're institutionalized, you can't be discharged without special approval. And Song Min-young hasn't been granted a single psychiatric evaluation. Don't you think she needs our help? Tell me, miss. Does that mean you've forgiven Song Min-young? This isn't about forgiveness, ma'am. It's abundantly clear, even from a purely bureaucratic perspective, that we need to do something. Someone's case is still marked as open, and no case should remain unsolved. Uncover the truth. Game by Somi. Wow. Music poses Song Yi. Wow. I really like the music. The music is really nice. Wow. That was really nice. That was such a cool game. Short, sweet, simple, really, really fun. That was so fun. I love that. The sense of an ending. History is a certainty. Yep. How to enter water without getting wet. Yep. Wow. Special thanks to my beloved family, the Rang Dungeon friends, and you. You're welcome. Thank you for making the game. Thank you for playing. Thank you for developing. That was so cool. Oh, wow. I love these indie games. They're so sweet. You don't have a lot of games where you're like, thank you for playing my game. Appreciate it. It's so cool. This was a good game. Wow. And I'm happy because, like, no one died, you know? Like, sure, the baby died because she was premature. But at the end of the day, no one was, like, murdered or something. And Choi Seowon was kidnapped. She was returned because the father and the grandmother felt bad about it and realized what was going on. So, wow, that was a really interesting story. The one thing that was confusing me is the different Seowons. I didn't realize they had different surnames. But one was a Choi and one was a Kim by the looks of it. So that's where the confusion came in. So we had two Seowons in the mix, and that's why it got confusing. Wow, that was good. I love the text format and slowly but surely piecing everything together and putting together the text messages that you have to make sure you know the full story. It was so cool. I wish they do other games like this. Maybe not in the exact same play style, but I don't know, maybe they could do the exact same play style, but it's a different case. That'd be pretty cool. Something about it was so cool to me. I really liked it. It was really fun. So if you want to get this game and play it for yourself, it's on Steam. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think I got it on sale too. So it might be a bit more expensive at this point. But yeah, really nice game. Not very long. Only reason it took me a pretty long time was because I'm just kind of slow sometimes. But I'm sure if you pick up on the things quicker than I did, you can get through probably a good 2-3 hours. Yeah, played it completely all in one day. Great. I'm glad we did this because now we can, tackle some other games we have in our list. So I'll probably end up sending out a poll, figure out what you guys want from me next, and we'll move on from there. So thank you to the one person who voted I play this. I appreciate that vote. I had a great time with this. I hope you guys also enjoyed playing this game or enjoyed watching me play this game. And I will catch y'all in the next set of playthroughs. Bye-bye.